Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If this is something that you guys are into, welcome back. To all my other subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here again today. Alright, so today I'm doing something really fun. Emily, I love Emily so much from ILLUM LIFE. She tagged me in a plantee tag. So what it is, it's like a truth or dare tag. You answer a whole list of questions, and at the end of this, I am going to dare 5 people to answer these questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I have my hammock set up right over here. So we're gonna go over to my hammock, and it is in the sun, so I'm sorry if the lighting's gonna be bad. I have to wear my glasses so I can see the questions. But yeah, and it's a little windy, so I don't know. The mic might sound a little bit funny, but I'm gonna do my best. I really wanted to be outside. I figured I'd bring you guys along with me and that this could be something fun. So let's just go get to answering the questions. Okay, you guys, so I decided I'm gonna sit in it this way because the other way, the sun was in my eyes so bad I couldn't even read the question. So try not to wiggle so I don't make you guys sick. Okay, so let's see what question number 1 is. Okay, so question number 1, what made you start creating YouTube? Okay, so I would say it was a perfect storm. It was a lot of different things, but mainly my husband bought me a camera and a computer and bought me an editing program because I said I wanted to learn how to edit, and that I would say would be the main thing. But I had that for like a year before I did anything at all with it because I just like was so over it. I tried to use it one time and couldn't figure it out, but I finally forced myself to learn. So I'd say, yeah, buying that stuff for me definitely got me into it. Another reason is I got into plant collecting, and I really started, I started my Instagram first. So I got into plant collecting, I started my Instagram connecting with people, and I wanted to learn a ton more. So I got on YouTube and I just fell into this whole plant community. I didn't even know it was a thing, and I just went headfirst into following all these people and learning, and I was like, I want to share my collection and what I have going on and where I live and all that. So yeah, I would say getting the computer, my husband getting me the computer, and just kind of diving into YouTube. Also, I live out in the country, so I don't have any friends here. I absolutely love it here, don't get me wrong. I'm such a homebody, so you know, I'm thriving right now. But I don't have any friends here, and this has really given me a way to connect with people, and I've met some awesome people through YouTube, which is so crazy. I honestly talk with YouTube people a lot more than some of my regular friends. We just message back and forth. So that's been really nice, and everybody's been super nice and welcoming. Happy to join the plant community. Everybody was so welcoming. So that's a long-ended answer, but I would say it was a perfect storm of a few different things. Sorry, my eyes watering. I got allergies. Okay, let's see what question number 2 is. Okay, so question number 2, do you like your username? If not, what would you change it to? I don't know what I would change it to, but I would say there are times that I don't like my username. Now, I originally wanted my username to be Planting Pilea, but then I got a bunch of Pileas and I realized I do not like them. So I changed it to Peanuts Plants. I had about like 20 other names that I wanted, but all of them were already taken on Instagram. So since I started my Instagram first, that's when I came up with the name, or actually my husband came up with the name. Peanut's my cat's name. So when I went to create a YouTube channel, I was like, well, what do I call it? I guess I gotta call it the same thing as my Instagram. So I just named it Peanuts Plants. But I think it's confusing to people because they think I grow like peanuts that you eat. So I don't know. There's days that I think, yes, I would like to change it, but then there's other days that I'm like, you know what? It's different, and I'm sticking with it. So I don't know, I'm 50-50. Some days I want to change it, and other days I'm like, it's different, at least it's like catchy, people can remember it. So as where I'm at now, just since my channel is starting to grow some, no, I probably wouldn't change it. Okay, so number 3 is becoming a YouTuber or plant tuber worth it? In my case, I say yes, it is definitely worth it. I have struggled with feeling comfortable putting myself out there. And it's just, I don't know, like I said, I'm not a big like Facebook person or a huge Instagram person or whatever, and I kind of look at those people who post a picture every day like, do you not have anything better to do in your life besides post a picture of yourself every single day? So and I just think it cries for attention and stuff like that. And it's kind of one of those things, like when I see those type of people, I'm like, you know, obviously you're trying really hard to get gratification from strangers. So anywho, I've struggled with that just because I don't really like to put myself out there, but I do definitely think it's worth it. I'm getting more and more comfortable of just really not caring what people think about me. And I would say that's the hardest thing, was like worrying so much, like what does everybody think and like all this stuff. And it really doesn't matter at all what anybody else thinks. And if someone likes you or feels like they connect with you, they'll follow you. If they don't, then they don't have to. There's millions and millions of other people out there. I want the people following me who I can really connect with. So, you know, I would say yes, it is worth it, but it is hard some days when you just don't really feel like filming. I want to be really real and make sure that I put my most authentic self I can out there, the best that I can. So I would say I've struggled with it, but ultimately I'm definitely getting more and more comfortable and just not caring what everybody thinks. So I do think it's worth it just because I've met some awesome people, and everybody in the plant community has been so nice and encouraging to me. And like I said, I've met so many new friends, and it's given me this connection that I miss, especially living out in the country and not having, especially with quarantine, but I can't just like go up the street and meet my girlfriends for drinks or anything like that. So it's definitely given me that connection with people that I've missed. So I think it's worth it. It can be stressful, like if you know you're behind on filming and you haven't put anything out, and if you don't put anything out, then you won't get, you know, as much interaction on your channel, and you know, it can be a whole spiral. But again, I'm blabbing, so this is probably going to be a long video. If you're given a chance to choose between a free lunch or free plants, what would you pick? Free plants any day, okay? I can miss a lunch, I don't even care about that. Give me the free plants, okay? Any kind of free plants I want. Okay, so do you think you've changed since your first video that you posted? If so, how? Alright, you guys, I struggled with my first video. That took me like a freaking over a week to make and put out. I didn't know how to use my editing program. I was so worried about how I came across or what I said or what I looked like or any of that stuff. So yeah, I definitely think that I have come a really long way with just being more comfortable with myself, with putting myself out there, and I've definitely learned how to edit. Now, I still am proud of my first video because I worked really, really hard, and I knew that I didn't want to start putting videos out until I felt comfortable with them. But even every single video that I put out, there's still stuff that I like pick apart or wish I would have done differently or wish I would have said this differently. But ultimately, I just, you know, put it out there. So yeah, I definitely think I've changed since my first video. I think that should go for anybody. I hope I've changed for the better. Okay, so let's see. What's another question? Have you ever taken cuttings of a plant from big box store, any nursery or public places? What kind and how do you feel about it? Alright, so I have taken cuttings. Now, I'm not going to say cuttings because it wasn't a cutting, but I'll give you an example, and I do still have this plant. So me and my husband were in Walmart, and of course I was in the garden center, and there was like a huge branch off of a philodendron Brazil on the floor, and I was purchasing a plant. So of course I picked it up because they were just gonna sweep it up and throw it away. So I go to the register, and my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm gonna ask him for it. Sorry, I think I have lipstick on my teeth. So I go to the register, and I tell the guy when I'm at the register, I'm like, yeah, I found this on the floor, like, can I have it or whatever? And he was like, okay, like, he was so weird, didn't even know what to say about it. And then he said something to me like, well, is there anything else off the floor that you want to just pick up and take home with you? And I was like, no, I don't see any other plant cuttings. My husband was so embarrassed. He was like, I can't believe you're doing it. I'm like, what? I asked for it. So I came home, propagated it, and I chopped it up. It took a while to root, and I got a little plant out of it for free. So yeah, I have taken cuttings. Now, I'm not gonna take my scissors into a nursery and like chop something off. But if something's fell on the floor, I'll ask for it, or, you know, whatever. But I haven't taken anything out of like anybody's yards or anything like that. But I did take that one, and I embarrassed my husband. Okay, so let's see what the other questions are. So question number 7, if you asked to change your name into a plant name, what would it be and why? I would say Rose, even though I'm not a huge fan of Rose. At least it's a more, you know, normal name, and they're like really pretty, but they're thorny too, so they can be like, you know, a little thorny. I would say that to me. I'm a little rough on the edges, but you know, hopefully I'm cute enough to get by. Okay, dare. Do an impression of a YouTuber or a plant tuber that you like or have watched. Okay, crazy birds. Okay, I know who I want to do. Let me think. What does she say? Okay, I think I know what to say. Alright, I don't know why I'm embarrassed. Okay, so, let me think. What does she say? What does she say? Okay, I think I know. Hello everybody, glad you could make it. My name is Kaylee Ellen, and welcome to another Rare Plant Index. There's my impression. Kaylee Ellen, what do you guys think? Good? Bad? Maybe so? Not so good? So yeah, okay, so now number 2. Show one weird thing that you can do. Okay, I know what it is. I can bend my finger back all the way to touch the back of my hand like that. Only my pointer fingers. This one I don't think I can do anymore. I can only do this one like that much. This is my dead finger. That's what I like to call it, my dead finger. I have nerve damage in this finger because I was opening a package with a giant knife. I don't even know, you guys. Okay, I was opening a flat iron package with a giant knife, and it was zip tied, so I was holding the package down like this, and I was cutting the zip ties when I should have been using like wire snips. I was cutting the zip ties like this, and as soon as the zip tie popped, it just went straight like that through my hand, and it went through this finger and out the other side, and it was horrible, and I couldn't work for like 6 weeks or 8 weeks or something. It was terrible. So this is my dead finger, and it's like really slow. It doesn't work very good, and I have nerve damage, so yeah. Anyways, okay, so tag a bug on me at least 5 or more people to do this tag video. Okay, so I'm gonna tag Marina from Millennial Planter. I'm also gonna tag Lindsay from Just Uno Moss. I'm gonna tag Casey from Plant with Casey. I'm gonna tag Aki from Aki's Place, and I'm gonna tag Lars from Lara's Leaves. And yeah, those are gonna be my 5. I'm gonna list them down below, so make sure to check out their channels because some of them are new. So go show them some planty kindness, show them some love. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, Emily, for tagging me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more and that this was fun for you. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys like this video. Please leave a comment down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and liking, subscribing. You guys are the best. I'll be back at you again soon with another video. Bye.
Bum bum bum